Hello, I'm Holly with Chef's Go. Welcome to our kitchen. Today we're going to be talking about and making actually a vinaigrette. A vinaigrette is actually something that's very simple, usually just a few ingredients. So what that means is the ingredients that you use, you want to make sure they count. So a vinaigrette is usually a vinegar. It could be another type of acid, wine, citrus, or a gentler vinegar like balsamic. Today we're using apple cider vinegar because it's fall. And because I love apples, and it's going to be kind of the flavor profile for a salad that we're going to put together with this vinaigrette. So in the bottom of this bowl, I have some honey and some Dijon mustard, two of my favorite elements to use to integrate or emulsify a vinaigrette. Because basically a vinaigrette is made up of vinegar and oil, basically two disparate ingredients, and they help bring it together, and they also add great flavor. So with a rather acidic vinegar like apple cider vinegar, which is, by the way, supposedly very good for you, so why not eat it? The ratio of oil to vinegar is going to be anywhere from 2 to 1. We're going to go for a nice sort of little hit in the back of the throat, a little hit of acid that's going to really make the flavors in the salad sing. I'm using extra virgin olive oil, first press. Can be a little bit more expensive. It's not necessarily the only oil you can use. I like it. It's sort of pungency. It's sort of fruity olive flavor with the apple. Fresh ground pepper, some sea salt, some kosher salt. I put in, this is about a ratio of 2 to 1. I'm going to go ahead and taste it. I've got a little punch. It's a little bit too much punch though, because you don't want people, the last thing you want them to do when they're eating this salad is to choke We want them to feel a kick, but not a punch. Okay, so let's see what we've got going on. Nice, very nice here. A little more. I think I got a little bit heavy-handed with the vinegar, but that's okay. You can always add a little more. So see, we've got a nice emulsification there. All right, next up, putting the salad together. So I found a nice combination of some nice arugula, some nice spinach, real nice bright colors, real nice fall flavors, or kind of fall colors. And now we're going to dress it. We're going to dress it with the vinaigrette. So this is important too. I once wrote back when I was a restaurant critic. It's very important not to overdress the salad because that would make it seem like a nun on a nude beach, wouldn't it? It also would drown the flavor of the greens and the texture. So I'm putting just a little on there, see, just so that it cloys. It's not, it's not drowning. It also makes the greens more crunchy, and you have more lift when you plate it, because plating is also important. Big part of cooking and eating is having food beautifully arranged on your plate. So you get a little lift. Looks pretty. And now, because it's fall, and because I love them, I love the idea of adding a little apple here. This happens to be a Honeycrisp, beautiful apple, a little on the high side. I love to go to local orchards this time of year, or to local farmers markets or farmers stands and get what's coming in from off the trees here in the Williamsburg area or Virginia. So it's a nice little fan. We want the apple to help us remember the flavor, or bring out the flavor of the apple in the cider. So that looks nice. And then a few walnuts because I like them. And again, cooking is, unless you're cooking for someone else, you kind of want to be cooking for something that's going to please you. I love walnuts. I love blue cheese. This is kind of a mild blue cheese. Again, texture, color, components mixing together, making everything happy and beautiful. Voila. There is our apple cider fall apple salad. Bon appetit.